Shut up and sit down.
God damn. Don't do drugs.
Better not be.
Yeah, you are, aren't you? You're alright, buddy. You're solidified. You're hollow.
Doesn't mean he's not solidified. Look.
I wish we could time travel. I'd go back to 1860s in a heartbeat. You think he died from falling or died from training?
I don't know, but I wouldn't want this to touch my head.
Is it just me or is smoking in the wind not satisfying? I'm gonna put the German flag in front of it. Come on in, podcast. You can catch us on the street.
If I saw that on someone's channel, I would never watch them again. People, you know what's funny? If this is our first video, people are finally putting faces to the names and the voices. But this isn't what they
I
expected.
bet you they didn't see a bearded...
Look at this, look. This is Carl, I want to talk a lot of shit, look.
I'm taller than Kiddo.
No, he's not.
I'm stronger than... I beat him in an arm wrestle.
No, he didn't.
I did. The only one I didn't beat was Zach. And that's because I faced him right after
We all
facing
beat
Kurt.
each other, like, it was weird. It was like rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
It was a game of chance.
Yeah.
Tell them where they can find us.
I honestly don't know where you can find us, but we're representing the Come On In podcast. It's new, up and coming. If you fuck with any podcast whatsoever, I'm sorry, then you would enjoy our content. It's gonna get more serious. There's gonna be less cock and balls jokes, and I think porn has been mentioned in every episode, which I don't really like because I wanted to be about some serious content. I think we're gonna bring that to you guys. Carl's looking right at me because he knows.
Yeah, because he was talking shit on me in episode 4 at
It wasn't
25,
4 at all.
25 minutes in.
Episode 4 is right, episode like 12.
Who are we missing from the normal group?
Brandon.
He's ugly anyway. All right, you guys want to get to step?
I'm gonna insert a picture of Brandon right here next to Carl. Right there.
Wait, I actually have that picture.
You can match it up.
I'll send that to you and you can put that in.
I'm gonna imitate Brandon real quick.
Yeah, that's what. He was so excited that his dream was finally coming true.
I just imagine his one tooth poking my lip.
You guys want to walk now?
All right, let's go. We'll pick it back up in a minute. While we're here this late in the day.
Oh.
So what time? Oh, first of all, what time we get here?
Like 9:45.
What time were we supposed to get here?
Probably around 8:10, 8:20, something like that. Yeah, I overslept. All right. But it worked out because we got to go to Silver Moon Diner. Shout out.
And Kiddo, we found that
Waitress
Kiddo's 2 sausage links long.
And Zach was 1. Carl's was 1 with the 2 bites out of it.
2 bites out of it. Which, by the way, my
Waitress was
girlfriend did say
banging.
that wasn't accurate. So
The waitress was banging.
She wasn't.
Yeah, she was.
She was missing 2 teeth.
That's okay. Carl's dick can slide through that.
if you add her and Brandon together, you got a full set of teeth.
No, you still need 29 more. Oh wait, I didn't do the math correctly. You
definitely
need 1
did.
more.
Wait, what do you mean you need 1 more?
Because if she had 29 and he has 1.
Oh yeah, you would only. Yeah, you're right.
No, you
I
need
thought it was
2.
32 teeth.
Yeah, you need 2 more.
I have more than that because I didn't get my
Well, is 32 including your 4 wisdom teeth?
wisdom teeth.
I don't think
got
so.
Taken out.
Because if it is, then I have 28. Because I have no wisdom teeth.
I have all 4.
I have 3.
Dude, you're gonna have to get them out.
I
They're
haven't-
gonna become impacted.
I mean, I haven't had any pain yet. That's
Yeah, me too. I got all 4.
It's weird. I have giant gaps in the back of my mouth.
That's why we're smarter than Kiddo because we still got ours.
No,
They don't call them
No,
wisdom
I'm
teeth.
smarter than you guys because I got them taken out. I got pumped full of anesthesia, and then I got free drugs. So who wins in this situation?
You know what? I might go get mine out.
Kiddo, did
I'm
you
really
take those
concerned
drugs?
that you're gonna step.
Yeah.
Like your foot's gonna.
No, Kiddo's very conscious of his feet. You should see him in like rock climbing and shit. He gets like his mom.
I'm just like you know, like when you don't realize and then like half your foot goes off.
Like Zach was driving on the white
Let
line
me
the
break
entire
your-
way down here.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
You definitely were.
I was on the right side of the car.
Kiddo, you get really close to the white line too.
Yeah, I know I do. It's a habit because you want to naturally drive in the middle of the road, but you should be driving towards the left to center, in order to put your car in the middle. Dude, I'll buy the first car that comes out where you're sitting directly in the middle of the car and there's no passenger.
Kiddo
That'd be
hates driving
weird.
with passengers.
I'll buy that. Yeah.
That'd be so weird.
Do you know exactly where the Holocaust
Food
Museum is?
trucks.
No.
No, but I can look
Food
at.
trucks have the best.
Whoop, whoop.
That's the sound of the
Can you give me a
police.
hot dog with ketchup, mustard, and relish? It's game over, dude.
Kiddo, what are these
Burger
buildings?
King? Pardon me?
What are these buildings?
They're museums.
Parliament.
These are all museums?
Yeah.
That one with the domes museum?
That one right there on
Yeah.
the right? Yes. Yes. I think.
Are we allowed to take video in the museum?
I don't think so.
You're allowed to take pictures, so I don't see why not.
All right, cool.
But if
They'll
we
tell you no.
But if we
Yeah.
come into one of the situations where they kick you out because you're recording, I'm never gonna vlog again.
They're not going to kick me out. They're
Hold on, let's
gonna
stop walking.
tell
for
me
a
to stop
second.
recording.
Pardon
I
me?
want to make sure we don't keep walking in the wrong direction.
We're going the right way.
So for fucking hold on a second.
What was that?
Hey, how you doing?
Kiddo, strike a pose.
No.
I'm just waiting for you. I'm back.
I think that guy wants a hot dog.
Give him your Vienna sausage, Carl.
That's for one person and one person only.
That was perfect.
I'm conscious of my surroundings.
Well, Kiddo was in the background, so.
It was for Kiddo. It wasn't for Dez. It was for
me.
Two
Could've-
people
yeah.
and two people.
Yeah, I meant to say two. Not one.
You're not allowed to joke like that yet.
One.
Probably really good.
One. That one comment said Where? Oh.
Damn. Look at the teepees, Carl. That's going to be your house tonight.
Me and Des are trying to figure out a place to have sex in D.C.
How's that going for you?
We might do it in Anne Frank's bed.
In the middle of a museum? That's ballsy, bro.
We'll call it the National Holocaust Sex Museum.
I'm okay with that.
Sex with Holocaust survivors.
That's probably a fetish.
It's a good thing Kurt didn't come because they would try to keep him at the Holocaust Museum.
It'd be like night at the museum where the fucking the what's it called? The statues come to life.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Kurt's walking around, they're like,
Whoa, whoa, it's that.
that's mad.
I'm Carl, and I'm going to be your tour guide for the Early Flight Museum. And we're here today. It's Saturday. I don't know the exact date. I kind of drank too much last night. But anyway, we're going to go around the corner here, and we're going to check out the first bomber to drop a atomic bomb on Hiroshima. Come on.
Sir, that has paper, plenty of paper propellers.
We'll see. When it happened is they ran out of steel, so they used paper, and when the paper, it crashed. You know what? Find a different tour guide, Dick.
Hello, sir. What's that?
That is a seaplane. It flies on the sea.
That's a what?
A seaplane. It flies on the sea. See how here's the ocean? That simulates the air.
That looks like a boat.
It's a boat? Is that what they call it nowadays? Told you.
Hello, sir.
You again? I told you to get a new tour guide.
Can you explain to me why there's a motorcycle in the
Okay,
Early
see,
Flight Museum?
now see, have you ever played Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
The rocket bikes that fly?
Uh-huh.
That's the first one.
I don't see a rocket.
It was lost at sea. The Red Baron shot it out of the sky. See, look, here's the rocket right there. I get a different tour guide, Dick. Put this in your car.
So where are we going next?
I don't work here, dude. I'm a tourist. Are you all right in the head?
What's going on, guys? We just left the Air and Space Museum.
Well,
Can you get up?
there's
There's
a
kiddo.
guys.
Oh, serious.
How was the museum?
I'm wearing my dress. It was fun. Learned a lot. Me and Zach got to fly in a flight simulator,
Yeah.
and I killed 8 people. 8 victories in the sky.
I was piloting. I did 3 barrel rolls.
Got you up.
I'm trying to.
It was exciting. Very exciting.
There's Carl and Des.
They spent 12 shekels on.
Des's armpits are blue.
They are. What?
And what's our
I
next
wish
stop?
you did.
The Holocaust Museum.
The Anne Frank Museum?
It's 90%
It pretty much.
Anne Frank.
It pretty much should be called that.
Yeah, it's
We grabbing lunch?
I'm
after.
hungry.
All right.
After
Well,
the museum?
I'm sure once we walk.
See you
down
guys at the
there,
museum.
Running in circles, never leave me alone. Say I don't answer the messages or pick up my phone. Say we all need some time just to settle down. Won't you come around? Cause I never can leave it alone. Tell me your stories but don't leave out the lies. Cause I know I got some problems and I'm open to mine. So we all need some time just to settle down. Won't you come around? Cause I never can leave it alone. Talking about somebody.
What's going on, guys? We finally made it from Baltimore to D.C. to Baltimore. We're back
We made
home.
it.
Now we got about an hour drive back to my house.
And then I'm going to drop a huge fucking shit and pet Preston at the same time.
Oh shit. Well, this is it for the DC trip. I know we were supposed to show you the Anne Frank Museum, but there wasn't much to see, so
Oh no, there really wasn't.
I don't know, maybe I'll give you an insight on the car ride home. See you then. So, we're back in the car. About to take this hour drive. Where the fuck are we going?
Home?
How the fuck do I get out of here?
You gotta go that way and get out this little fucking door thing.
the little fucking door thing.
Yeah, it seems kind of tight.
All right.
You gonna have to leave the light on for this, I guess. Yeah, right there. And you're gonna
Yeah, I need this pop up so I know which way to go on out there. Maps.
You're gonna go right. Yeah, you're good.
Ugh.
Nice.
And we're off after scraping my fucking car.
Collar and Des are stuck back there until 11 or 7:50, so that means they're not gonna get home until 8:50.
So what happened was...
Those dogs are gonna pee in the house, dude.
So what happened was, Carl and Des wanted to go to the wax museum. So me and Kiddo started walking back to the train station, and basically, we caught an earlier train than them, so they're not going to get back till later than us.
Yeah.
But we're not going to get back to my house for an hour. Damn, it's an hour exactly, too.
I don't think they wanted to leave yet, and plus they live close to here anyway.
Yeah, it's fine for them. They'll probably get back on the train right as we're getting to my house, and then they'll be at their house.
Yeah, ETA. Yeah, they'll be on the train then. It feels a lot later than it actually is.
Yeah, that's because we spent all day walking around D.C. Alright, so if you guys have ever driven in the city, you know it is a big pain in the ass. In Baltimore, we're not in the best part of it right now.
No, really not. This guy's trying to meter maid, trying to give people tickets. Where do we... How long until we get on 95? Couple miles. We could just go straight up 40. All the way up 40. I mean, we could. I don't know if it would be shorter. If I hit end, it's going to end.
No, it'll definitely be longer. 90. Well, once you get on 95,
it will be. Yeah. How many
Honestly,
miles does it say on 95?
It just got dark.
32. Yeah, it did. Yeah, and then tomorrow it'll be... What time would it be right now? It'd be... What's it, 6:42? It'll be 7:42 tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it'll be just getting dark.
Daylight savings time, guys.
Thank God. We can actually do something after work now. Instead of sitting at home and doing nothing. Dude, this light. You pull up some more. Nah, never mind. We're about to go.
Really fucking...
Taking forever.
Long as
Here we
hell.
go.
Look, we're going to hit every red light, too. That's my luck.
Now this one will turn soon.
It's kind of nifty how I got this set up.
Now you're not making a left here. Yeah, it is. Is it being... Since the video was sideways, is that gonna affect the...
What?
You know, seeing the camera is sideways, is that gonna...
Every video I've done today has been sideways.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well,
Pro vlogger, man. It's my first episode.
it is.
Pro.
Recording with an iPhone, too.
Yo, these iPhones got some high-ass quality.
Especially the X.
Don't you be hating on the iPhone.
Nah, no hate. You're good. Stop sign.
Oh, I don't know why I fucking...
I think you're more focused on the vlog than you are for...
I was just stopped
actually
at a
driving.
stop sign like I was waiting at a red light.
I think this guy got fed up with you.
Probably.
You gotta make a left here.
I'm surprised he didn't shoot me yet.
Don't say that. I don't want to die.
So, ladies and gentlemen, watching this first episode of, I don't know if it's a vlog, if we're just going to be doing YouTube videos when it's like, we do something special, but like...
Well, look at that. There's a wax museum up here. They could have just came up here.
The one in DC was probably a lot better.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, definitely.
Anyway, so this vlog or whatever video series we're doing, this is a Come On In podcast. I'm Zach, he's Kiddo. You've seen Carl. The only person you haven't seen that's usually a regular on the podcast is Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon.
So maybe we'll get him in a future video, but...
Maybe tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
The Come On In podcast is launching their YouTube channel, so you can hear us on SoundCloud, iTunes, and now YouTube. So
Your mommy's texting
yeah,
you.
my mom texted me.
Oh, wait, that's me.
Oh, that's
So I'm
your mom.
connected to it. Oh,
His mom
shit.
texted him.
Let's
But
see
yeah,
it.
anyway, check us out. Follow us on Twitter at Come On In Pod. Like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Come On In Podcast. And if you want to subscribe to our Patreon, and we can get maybe an actual camera instead of my iPhone.
I mean, this works though.
Yeah, I mean, but
This works pretty well.
anyway, what the fuck is that smell? Baltimore City smells like shit.
That's your ass, dude.
That's
what
not my ass, I
That's
swear
what your
to God.
farts smell like, dude.
Well,
Straight
I'm
up.
sorry for you having to deal with that.
No, that is actually what your fucking farts smell like, dude. Can't believe this is what we're talking about right now.
If that's what my ass smells like when I fart,
It is.
I'm sorry.
That is exactly what it smells like. Oh, there's a spot that we all like to go to and just hang out and chill. Like if there's nothing else to do, and then we call it the Tracks. It's probably how far away? I mean, from where you live now, from where you used to live, it was probably 2 miles?
Yeah, it wasn't far.
Something like that. And it was next to a church, and you park it behind the church, and you walk out on the train tracks, and you go out there, and then it comes out to a bridge. What do you say? It's got to be at least 100 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
So it's like 100 feet off the ground. You can climb on it. You get to the end, and then there's rocks. You can get the rocks down in the water, and whatever. And we were down there. It's funny. It's the first time we brought Brandon. We brought Brandon for the first time, and I swear it's on him. He jinxed us. But we're down there, and we were about to leave, and we look down, and we see there's a guy standing at the end of the tracks, like towards the road, with his arms crossed.
I'm pretty
Or
sure.
at least I saw that.
I'm pretty sure they were there when we walked down.
No, yeah, they were there, but there wasn't as many of them.
Yeah.
Like the trucks that were like parked there, I think they thought we drove back there, so that's why they parked their trucks so that when we drove out, we weren't gonna be able to get through.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I see this guy with his arms crossed looking down, so I can tell that something sketch is about to go down. And then we hang out for probably another 10, 15 minutes. And
Yeah,
then we
because you guys
decide-
walked under the bridge and everything.
Yeah, and then we decided to leave. Wait, when we went under the bridge, the train came, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we decided to leave. We're walking back. You can't really see. We couldn't really assess the entire situation when we were walking back at first because there's a tree line. But then the tree line continues on the left, but it breaks on the right. So we could see that there was 2 trucks parked. Like, if the exit is here, there's trucks parked here blocking our exit. And then there's probably like 5 dudes staying there, and they all they could have kicked our ass if they really wanted to. So we all just put, at least I did, I put my head down, and we just walked straight through the trucks. And then we actually didn't park behind the church that time. We parked down at the park, probably like a quarter mile down the street. So we're walking down the street itself. There's no sidewalk. We eventually get to the car, and actually while we were driving, or while we were walking, the trucks started driving up and down the road. They were obviously following us, we could tell, because they would go up, they'd turn around, they'd come back, they kept... Mm-hmm. So we get to Josh's car, and we pull out, and that's when they start following us. I think only one ended up following us. One bailed, and then one started following us, and it was actually... He did a good job at following us, dude, because he took different roads.
Yeah, he knew all the shortcuts to try to cut us off and shit.
So he followed us for probably... Josh took the long way. Black Snake and everything.
Well,
and
then we ended up getting to where I lived at the time, and they were still on our ass. So I was like, Josh, you gotta drive.
Yeah, we got to Muddy Lane, and they were still behind us. And then he made the left to go towards where you would make a right there and go towards the Rofo. Mm-hmm. And I think when we made the left, they made a right, or they kept going straight on Old County, or Old Baltimore Pike.
Yeah.
I don't know though. It's kind of freaky because Josh drives a Kia Optima, and they were in some souped up truck.
Yeah, they were.
That thing was huge.
They were in a diesel, and this shit was flying. But Josh had a turbo, so I mean, he could have got away from it if he wanted to.
No, but I remember him trying to actually do that, and they kept up with us. And it's funny, since we're talking about the tracks and stuff. I think it's right here. Yeah.
Are we supposed to go west or east?
No, the next one. Yeah. But, we were, another story that has to do with the tracks. So I'm down there with Josh. It's just me and him. This is probably a year before that whole situation happened. And we were down there, and we were throwing rocks down. And then I noticed that sorry, I'm paying attention to your driving. I noticed that there's a family, a dad and a son, down at the bottom, like off, like down in the creek, like 100, however high the bridge is, down at the creek. So I'm throwing rocks the opposite direction because I want no parts of throwing rocks anywhere near these people. Because if I was down there fishing, I wouldn't want rocks thrown at me.
Right.
So Josh, who is an instigator by birth, that's just all he does is instigate everything. He decides to throw a rock that probably landed. I mean, it wasn't that close to them, but it was pretty close to hitting the kid in the head, which would have caused pretty good damage because of how high you're up. But
Yeah,
so
sorry to kick you up, but there's the original Chaps Pit Beef. There's one in
I don't even know what Chaps Pit Beef is.
It's really fucking good.
It is. Oh, there's mad heads in there. Cop in there and everything. Yeah, but so he throws a rock down, almost hits a kid in the head. They look up and they see us, and then they disappear. And so we're just hanging out because they disappeared. Little did we know they actually live in that house down there, I guess.
Yeah.
And he gets in like a gator kind of four-wheeler thing and drives up the gravel, which is like an 80-degree angle. He drives up this gravel with the sun to get out up top. They get to the top, they get out, and they start walking towards me. At this point, Josh had walked away. He's halfway down the fucking tracks all the way back to the car by now. And so the guy comes up to me. The kid has a gun. He's pointing it. The dad gets in my face. I'm right on the edge of this 100-foot railroad track bridge. I'm right on the edge of it. He's all up my face. I can smell the alcohol in his breath. He's yelling at me. Oh, I don't care if you guys are hanging out up here, but don't throw rocks at my son. And I'm not a snitch, and I don't want these people on YouTube to think I'm a snitch, but they're pointing a gun at me, and he's got me right on the edge of this cliff or bridge. And so I tell the dude, I'm like, look, it wasn't me. It was my buddy over there. He's a fucking pussy. Look, he walked away. I hope he watches this video. Fucking asshole. And then I kept telling him that, like, I wouldn't do that, blah, blah, blah. And then they ended up leaving. And then I let Josh hear it. So I was like, dude, if I got shot.
I mean, now you might as well tell about the time of the China log.
No, we can save that for another time. I don't want to waste all the stories on just one video. Dude, I hope holding him this shit for so long makes it so I hope I don't get constipated from holding it in. I'm going straight to your bathroom when I get inside.
Should be alright. If it doesn't come out looking like an ass, you have an unhealthy colon.
If it doesn't what?
An ass. If it's not curved at all, if it's just a straight log.
That means I'm not healthy?
You don't have a healthy colon.
What fucking jacked up scientist told you that?
The WebMD.
WebMD told you that?
Yeah. I thought I had colon cancer because I was bleeding out my asshole.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, don't say that!
Were you bleeding out your asshole?
No, but I got a poop so bad. You're bleeding out of your asshole?
Yeah, I thought I told you this.
No, dude, don't stop.
Don't stop?
No, stop. I said don't. Come on, stop.
Nah, it's happened like twice
Fuck
now.
your chopsticks.
It's happened like twice, man.
Dude, shut the fuck up about that. Oh.
Dude, one time it was so bad, like...
Stop.
No.
Zach, stop. Zach, stop.
One time it was so bad, like when I was, it was a couple years ago. One time it was so bad, like, I got up and I, like, saw a freshly driplet of blood, like, fall into the water and it, like, spread like food coloring.
Oh my god. That's fucked. That's so fucked. You hear that, Ryan?
I got bleedy asshole.
Stop. Dude, that makes me feel strange. You're not normal, dude.
Maybe that's why my farts smell like ass.
Because they're filled with blood. Dude, I'm gonna be freaking out on the toilet now, dude. I feel all rubbery.
I got blood farts.
Are we there yet?
No. You're gonna check every piece of toilet paper you wipe with, see if it's bloody.
Well, sometimes I have to wipe so many times there's blood on the toilet paper, but that's because I fucking ripped my asshole open. Not because, oh no, stop.
I feel all rubbery.
That talking about, yeah, that's something.
You sound like Carl.
Fuck Carl. always gonna see this. I love you, Carl. I'm kidding. What the fuck is this?
That would be a bullet for a vagina.
That's lipstick, dude.
Oh, same thing. Sexual shots to Peter.
Is this what came out of your butthole?
It was a little darker than that.
I can't believe I just asked you that.
All right, guys.
No, dude, I'm going.
We're home. He's got a shit. Oh, he's frantic over there. He's panicking.
Where the fuck did my phone go? I don't even take this. Unplug this. Where the fuck is
The door's probably locked, so you're gonna have to wait for me. This is the end of the vlog. Catch us on soundcloud.com/comeoninpodcast.
I'll let you guys know if blood comes out of my butt.
Catch us on facebook.com/comeoninpodcast. Follow us on Twitter at comeoninpod, and subscribe to us on Patreon at patreon.com/comeonin. I'll catch you guys later.
Running in circles, never leave me alone. Say I don't answer the messages or pick up my phone. Say we all need some time just to settle down. Won't you come around, cause I never can leave it alone. Tell me your stories but don't leave out the lies, cause I know I got some problems and I'm open to mine. So we all need some time just to settle down. Won't you come around, cause I never can leave it alone. Talking about somebody rolling, boulevard dining, making it count for efforts I can't